Rabbit trails. Welcome back to Rabbit Trails with best friends Gage and Josh. I am your half host, Gage. I'm the tall guy, and next to me on my left, your right, is Josh Bolton, host other half.
How do you do?
Good day to all those listening, and as we traverse this trail of conversation and thank you for listening.
Good night.
Good night. There. So we were just in mid-conversation, and I said, we should probably start the podcast, so we're going to continue what we were talking about.
We were talking about iCarly.
Yeah. And then we talked about Sam and Cat.
Yeah.
And then I was expanding on that topic with something that I watched yesterday or this morning. So yeah, I was watching it, and it was this dude, and he was filming. It was a clip from Victorious, and you know how there's all that, like, everyone's like, okay, there's that whole joke about, Crazy Steve kidnapping Carly from Drake and Josh, because he's in that, that whole theory.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, okay, obviously not, like they're different characters.
Spencer was a good guy.
Yeah. Love Spencer. He's so funny. One of the icons.
Yeah. And Crazy Steve is cool too.
Dude, hilarious.
Crazy, but
So anyways, on that note, so Helen from Drake and Josh, okay, makes cameos in multiple of the Nickelodeon shows, or used to. She doesn't anymore because kids these days are rotten and they don't understand what good television is or was, because there's no good shows out anymore on Nickelodeon and Disney, and I'm just gonna say it. So Drake and Josh, a classic. If you haven't watched it, I don't know who you are. Then came, a long time after, and was, iCarly, and then Victorious, and then Sam and Cat. Those were some core Nickelodeon shows that captured, the audience that I was aged with. Anyways, so Drake and Josh, Helen the character came from there. She was the theater manager. And Crazy Steve was the guy who played Crazy Steve played Spencer and iCarly, Carly's older brother. So everyone came up with this theory that Crazy Steve from Drake and Josh kidnapped Carly, who was in Drake and Josh, named Megan, Drake and Josh's younger sister. So everyone was like, oh, it'd be this crazy theory of Crazy Steve kidnapped her and took her away, and she doesn't know it. So everyone's like, haha, obviously that's not a true theory. Like, nobody actually buys into that because it doesn't make any sense. She was old enough to be cognizant of what's going on at the end of Drake and Josh and at the beginning of iCarly. So it doesn't make any sense. Anyways, all that to say, in Victorious, a show that came after iCarly or towards the end, Helen is making a cameo, and she's holding a locker for some reason. I can't remember exactly why. I think there was some sort of fight that went on or something. And Victoria is there, Victoria Justice and all them. But Helen's holding this locker. So a character from Drake and Josh, Helen, the same girl, is in Victorious. She's holding a locker that has a sticker that says iCarly on it. So in reality, Crazy Steve and Megan are in that universe. So that theory could be legit somehow. They're all in the same exact universe.
Yeah.
So I saw that and I was like, they really messed up the timeline on that one.
Yeah, I don't think Nickelodeon really cared about
I don't think
that.
so either.
They were just like,
throw an Easter egg
hey, we need to make another show.
Let's put the iCarly sticker on the inside of the lockers, so, like, they watched that. That's so cool.
Someone goes, oh, dude, that's awesome.
Dude, that's awesome.
That's so
I'm pretty sure Carly made it on, Miranda Cosgrove was on Victorious at one point. I swear she guest starred. Because that was, like,
I don't know.
I
didn't really watch that show.
My friend watched it, and I watched it with him, and there were some pretty funny parts. Also, the Stanleys watched it, and I watched it with them, too. I don't remember really having cable at my house at either my dad's or my mom's, so.
But the big issue was why the frick Freddie and Sam got together when
Yeah.
he was in love with Carly since day one, and they just kind of scrapped that.
I
Because
mean-
all I wanted to see was Carly and Freddie together.
Fred, you
And
know.
you never got that.
Well, I mean, it was like, the classic scenario, especially among like these flicks for young teens, where the whole like Taylor Swift story, or like everyone makes this story up where they're like, you're chasing after this perfect woman, and all along, there's this girl that's right next to you that's perfect for you. That's the whole scenario, and girls just eat that up,
I guess.
And I'm like, it's not unrealistic. It's definitely happened in reality at some point, but I just didn't want it in that.
Yeah,
one.
that's why I want to watch TV. Because,
Like,
just
can a
trying
guy
to-
dream?
I'm just trying to escape reality for a second.
I get the girl. Can I
Yeah.
dream that, please?
Can you give that to me? Instead, I get the girl's best friend. I don't want that.
The other girl in the show? I don't want it.
The one that was mean to me the whole time?
Yeah. Which
Yeah, that
is
made no sense.
flirting. Okay, that's an age-old myth. Let me just say that.
Yeah, like, I mean, that's how I flirt. If, like, I like you, I go, you know what, you're really dumb.
I freaking hate you.
And they go,
You're a piece of trash.
they go, well, thanks.
I hope I never see you again. Oh,
Like,
he must like me.
wow, you must like me a lot.
You must like me
I'm
a lot if you never
your
want to see me
IQ
again.
is so low.
It borders on the imbecilic.
And then she goes, yeah, I'm free Thursday. And then
You go, great.
yeah.
Plan worked perfectly.
And that's
Yeah,
how it
girls are
goes.
like, I wish guys would stop playing games. But then they just go, I hate you. And guys go, okay. And we're supposed to go, she likes me. No, I'm going to go, I don't really like her.
I don't know.
She doesn't like me, so I'm probably not going to get near her because I don't want her to be, upset that I'm around.
Yeah.
That's
I don't know.
my thought. That's how I was whenever girls were mean to me.
I'm still just
like,
trying to
okay.
figure out what game that I'm playing.
I'm not playing a game.
I don't know how to play. Is it Go Fish? I know how to play that. Go
I
Fish?
know how to play Uno.
Like, girl goes, I wish guys would stop playing games, and you, like, throw a dice at her head, like a pair of dice, and you're like,
Say guys!
That's a 7. That's a 7. I won. I win.
I win the game.
So I'm not playing anymore. I win.
I'm
I'm
done
out.
playing.
I'm backing out. I'm taking my winnings. I'm out.
I just saved and I'm done.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. Drake and Josh needs to make a comeback, though.
Oh, dude. Oh, man. I would freaking love if they just made like a reunion episode, just like a short.
Yeah,
It would be just gold. I would buy like whatever I had to see that.
yeah. Dude, kid shows like that were also, like, enjoyed by adults, too, though. And you don't get that anymore.
You don't.
Like, adults probably hate. And, I mean, I'm sure, like, there's a lot more adults that, like, didn't like what we watched either. But, like, I mean, it was more to stomach than, I don't know, garbage that's out now.
Yeah.
I don't want to sound like an old person because I'm not. I'm super young. I'm stupid. I'm basically an infant. But, stuff that's out now sucks.
Yeah, I will second that. There's a few kid shows that I really like that my sisters watch.
Yeah.
Pocoyo, that's a good show. I don't think they don't make it like they used to. The first 2 seasons are supposed to be like the best. That's what my parents say. Evelyn loves that. I love Bubble Guppies. It's such a good show. It's just a great show, and I'm not even ashamed to say that. They have great musical numbers. Probably the best musical numbers out of any kid show right now. Bubble Guppies. And they've been holding that. It's like when the Backyardigans were out. They had the
Dude,
best music.
I loved Backyard.
Bubble Guppies is the new Backyardigans. They just have the best musical numbers. They can make a song out of anything, and it's actually freaking catchy.
Who is your favorite Backyardigan?
Oh, dude, I can't even remember their names. That was one of those shows that I really liked, but I rarely got to watch.
There was a purple kangaroo, there was a blue penguin, there was a moose, and then there was a girl one that was, I don't remember.
Hippo? Something like that?
Was it a hippo?
I wouldn't be surprised.
I
just don't.
Also-
I remember what they were. I just don't remember their names.
Do you remember that one show? It was the turtle, it was the turtle, the hamster, and the chick, and it had the capes.
Yes. What was that? Oh man, that was like such a
Super epic time because
Yeah.
they were superheroes.
what the crap was that called? It was a catchy name.
So it was an ant and a hippo. I liked the penguin the best, but sometimes I'd go for the kangaroo. I just remember when they had superpowers, and I thought that was the dopest thing
Yeah.
ever.
Crap. What was that called? they would say, like, they would get a phone call. The phone is ringing.
Oh yeah.
There's an animal in trouble. There's an animal in trouble. There's an animal in trouble somewhere. And then they'd show like an actual animal, real life. I feel like it was Pet something, right?
Wonder Pets.
Wonder Pets. Wonder Pets. Wonder Pets. We're on our way.
Yeah, I don't remember the theme song.
Something, save the day. We're not too big and we're not too small. But when we work together, we got the right stuff. Go Wonder Pets. Yay!
So, I don't know how you remember all this, like the lyrics and stuff. I just cannot.
Classics.
Just about every friend I ever have can like memorize lyrics like that. Like they hear it once, or they just hear like maybe 2 words out of the song, and they go, "I know it," and I go, "You know it." They
Whole
go,
song.
I'm like, "What? Like you know of it?" They go, "No, like I know it as if I wrote it," and then they quote it, and I go, "I haven't even listened. It hasn't even dropped yet. You just heard a snippet," and they go, "Yeah, well, you know that's kind of a gift that I have."
I'm using more than whatever. What is it like? We use 25% of the brain. I can't remember how much. It is.
Guess I don't know.
I use more than that. More than the percent of the brain we use.
I use 110% of my brain.
Another great kid show that doesn't play anymore, as far as I know. Small Potato. You probably don't know that show.
I don't.
It was out in
know.
Amelia's kid days.
Yeah, I don't know that one.
It was like these little shorts they would play in between the big shows, but
Okay.
I freaking loved it. Pretty sure it was called Small Potato, but the theme song was just perfection. I still remember. It was these little potatoes, and they had British accents. It was the best thing ever. They were like kids, but they were British kids. They were like, "Hello, I'm a potato."
Okay.
They're like cute little British kid voices. So their theme song was, they all harmonized. Like small potato on the moon. And there's a kid in the background going, "Ooh." It was so good. Small potato in the sea. Small potato, take a bath. Small potato, sing with me. Potato! Ah, potato! And at the end, they all come together. Small potato. Such a great show, dude. When that song would come on, dude, you know I'm there. I'm vibing out hardcore, dude.
So you got that on your Apple Music?
I freaking wish.
Yeah.
I'm a Spotify user. I don't use Apple Music.
You got that on your Spotify then?
No, but I thought when I was talking about it, I thought I need to look that up.
I need to look it up
on Spotify,
so I can jam to it hardcore. You think the
freaking love
show's
that song.
ending is like a mom coming in? She goes, "All right, we're making fries," and then they just peel all the potatoes.
The kids are screaming.
The kids are like, "Oh my gosh!" And that's what channel was that on? Like Nick?
Disney Junior.
Disney Junior. I bet that's like Disney's way of saying like, "All right, time for your kids to grow up."
Eat your vegetables.
And then they just peel the potatoes.
Peel the potatoes.
I
Yeah,
don't know,
I mean,
dude.
I bet some of the people listening right now know Small Potato, and they're going, "Oh yeah, dude, that's my jam, brother."
I don't know. I'd never heard of it.
Small potato on the moon.
Yeah, I never heard of that.
So good, dude. I could sing that song all day.
I would love to make my own kids show though.
Same.
I don't know what it would be about, but I would be heavily involved in the story, and I would definitely be a lot of the voices.
See, I'm not sure exactly if it's been done before, but I've thought of this idea that I think is great. I think that it would just be awesome to have. You'd have to have a pretty big budget, you know, and it would be like really, like off the wall kind of stuff. Like out of nowhere, you got to get this. You got to be on your feet, on your toes at all times to be able to do this idea. But I've told Josh about it before. Getting like a show, or probably a show, because episodes would be shorter and it'd be easier to do. But just like get a kid and ask them like, okay, make up a story for me. And then just do that. Like, I'm sure it's been done before, but just like the craziest, most like random thing ever the kid comes up with, and you just make an episode out of it.
That'd be hilarious because depending on what kind of kid you have, it may not make any sense at all. He'd be like,
That's
you
exactly
get
what
like,
I'd love though.
so you go into my dad's shop. And in there is a dinosaur with falcon wings, and the falcon.
And he's holding a wrench, and he goes, don't tell anyone." And then my dad walks in, and he goes, "Oh my gosh, that's a dinosaur with falcon wings, and he's holding one of my wrenches." And I go, "Dad, don't say it."
And then I go to my friend Tommy's house, and he has like super cool toys, and like I want to play with them. But he won't share, and I tell my mom, and
And then she calls his mom, and she says, "Hey, your son won't share any toys with my son, and my son's better than yours." That's what my mom would say to him. His mom.
And then I asked my mom if I could go swimming, and she said it's too cold outside.
And I say, "Mom, I can swim in cold. Mom, I can swim. I know how."
And then the guy asking the kid goes, "We're not making this show.
Yeah, can we get a different kid?"
This kid's broken."
They're like asking cast members for like production people for their kids. They're like, "Yeah, Sally, your kid sucks. Can we get someone else's?"
Everyone on the board hears it and they go, "Make that episode." And he goes, "What?
You want me to make this?"
He goes, "I've never been more moved by something."
Your special effects budget is $30.
You're like,
you expect me to make a movie with that? Yeah, I do.
What? What'd he say?
Cardboard boxes and paint on them with magic markers. That's all I can do.
Dude, speaking of cardboard boxes, I remember taking a cardboard box to the backyard and pretending that it was a spaceship and a car.
If you didn't do that, I don't know who you are.
Dude, they don't do that now. Imagination's dead.
I played that with Amelia, and I played with Evelyn when she was really young, because Amelia always orders she would order these big, like, packages, these giant boxes, and I'd put them outside, and then I would put Evelyn in there. She loved it, man. She thought it was crazy.
Dude, boxes are great.
They are.
Sometimes I wish we had more boxes.
I'd get in there, and I'd put it over us, and we'd sit in there, and I'd cut a little hole out of it, and then I tried to make a spaceship.
Yeah.
I colored it, and I made the wings, and I made like a little. I even put like the windshield. I cut out a windshield,
wow.
And then I put a steering wheel in there, and I put her in the box. But Evelyn is such a wild card of a child. I picked her up in the box when she was sitting, and she tried to stand up while I was holding the box, and so I had to sit her down. I couldn't do it anymore.
Yeah.
Because she's so insane.
She likes to do what she wants, man.
She really does.
She goes,
I mean,
"Oh, you want me to play along? No, thanks."
No, I'm gonna stand up in this cardboard box.
I make my own rules.
And yeah.
That's what you should just start calling her. Just call her the wild card.
I pretty much do. She's definitely the craziest out of all the kids that my dad has produced.
Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah. She's probably going to rule that house at some point.
Guaranteed.
She's going to be like...
I don't know what she's going to be like when she's older, because she's totally different, like, than Amelia, too.
She's going to go, "Hey, Gage, why don't you clean my room?" And you go, "What? No, I just got here to say hey." She goes, "Hey, broom's over there." And you go, "Okay."
I'm going to go, "Hey, do you want to go see this awesome animated film, and I'll take you, and we can go get some ice cream and something?" She's like, actually, I'm on a keto diet, and I only go see rated R movies that have Oscar buzz around them. Thank you." I'm like, "You're 6 years old."
She goes,
Are you serious?
"No, thank you. I want vegan grass cream, and I just want to watch Captain Marvel all day."
She will not be a vegan. Oh, Captain Marvel. Ew. Ew. Okay, if you like Captain Marvel, get away from me.
It was a pretty bad movie.
That was a train wreck.
Yeah.
A waste of my time.
Dude, do you remember when they said, "Hey, this is the best origin story
oh my gosh.
ever told"?
The worst origin story ever.
Yeah, it was bad.
Now, what did it exactly? Because the critics said it, and I worded it away. It was like, I can't remember exactly how I said it. I tweeted it out, but it was like, I tweeted it out on my movie review Twitter page that you can follow. It's Gage's movie review, and I have like 11 or 10 followers, and nobody likes any of my stuff. But
hey, I like some of them.
I still retweet. I retweet trailers, and I give my opinion on some movies, and I mostly do it for myself. But
yeah,
all that to say,
Captain Marvel.
Captain Marvel.
What'd they say about it? They were
trash. I'm trying to remember exactly what the critics said, because they said it, and I was like, yeah, if you're talking about the worst origin story of all time,
this is the best superhero movie of the century.
Like,
5 stars.
Yeah, no.
Brie Larson is
the worst.
Yeah, she's...
I don't want to... If she's in a movie, I don't want to see it anymore.
I used to really like her, too.
Yeah, I used to not mind her.
She's in 21 Jump Street. Well, it didn't really bother me. Like, I mean, it bothered... her performance bothered me, yeah. It's just, like, she's different outside, so it makes me not want to watch her movies.
Yeah, and just, like, the whole fact that, like, we're not the only ones that don't like her. It's not like we're out of nowhere. Like when Endgame came out and they were doing press junkets, the amount of YouTube videos and articles about the whole cast not liking her was significant in every way. I was like, this is crazy, man. Like, and you know, most of it was probably just like made up, and you know, it was like they went as far to look at like body language and gestures, and they were like, look, see, that means that
That
he
means
does not like
nothing.
her, and I'm like,
Or he just had to wipe his nose, dude.
yeah, I mean, it definitely looks like they're not happy, but I'm not going to use that as fact, obviously, and say, oh yeah, the whole cast hated her.
She did get an Endgame.
Yeah, see, I was worried, and I made my worries known. I talked about it with Josh, and I talked about it with pretty much everybody. I think I talked about it with my dad, obviously, too. But
He's not even Catholic, but he went to confession to talk about it.
I did. I just like anyone who would hear me, I would just go tell them. I would go tell them on the mountain any day.
When was the last time you confessed? Yeah, yesterday or something. Listen, are you gonna go see Endgame? What?
Listen, first question: do you like Captain Marvel? Because I don't. I confess that I don't like Captain Marvel. I didn't like the movie.
Sir, this is a church where you can confess. Yeah, are you gonna go see it though? Because
I'm like in the little wooden booth and I'm like yelling at the top of my lungs. Everyone in the whole building can hear.
Someone just transport? What the flip is that?
Subject change. This road on our left that goes to our apartment, the speed limit is 20 miles an hour.
There's usually a dude on a motorcycle that zips through here every now and then.
About 75 miles an hour.
Yeah,
just came through here.
Eventually, he'll crash. And it's gonna be.
I'm not gonna say I want him to, but I almost just did.
It's gonna be super painful.
This can't.
This
needs to be stopped.
Biggest reason why I don't want him to is because then, like, you know, fire and EMS will come out here to get him, and then the lights are just gonna be on all over the place. Like, for some reason, the fire department was out here a couple weeks ago, and there was just red lights in our in flashing in our house.
Well, you weren't in here.
No,
what I'm thinking about. Where like they have 6 fire trucks here and like the police blocked off the street. And
no,
there was no sign of a fire.
No, I was just talking about the time like they like came over here and there were still a lot of fire trucks, but they didn't block anything off.
Yeah.
I felt worse for you because like
I'm the
you
one
don't have any
to
curtains in your room.
It doesn't really bother me that much.
I come in and you're just like seizing all the flashing lights.
I'm staring into it.
I'm like, dang, dude, I'm sorry, I gotta let you ride it out.
Blue red.
Blue
red means no play.
Dude.
Blue red no play. Blue red no play means.
What if like fire lights and cop lights like made your brain turn to mush?
Just leaking out of my ear, and I just. I'm literally the kid from that Justice League episode when he's an old person.
Oh,
he's
yeah.
drooling and he can't even keep the food in his mouth.
Dude, do you know what's such a bad movie? Captain Marvel, dude.
Yeah, I was about to get back to that.
Yeah, it was really bad. There was a couple funny lines though. I really liked whenever
every now and then.
I liked when that alien was talking to Captain Marvel's friend, and he said something, and she goes, "I'm gonna put my foot in a place you can't find or whatever." Or
oh yeah, that's funny.
He was like, "Am I supposed to know like where that is or something?" And I was like, "That's funny."
I was laughing pretty hard at that too. Like everything that Brie Larson didn't have anything to do with, best part of the movie. Best part of the movie. Yeah. Whenever she was not involved with it.
Yeah.
Like that line. Funny. Because she didn't have anything to do with it. It's great.
The whole movie was just like, it felt like it was being rushed, but no one knew what was being rushed.
Yeah, well, she came in kind of late, and and it was planned. It came into it came into being later on. In the MCU timeline, obviously, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't think she was necessarily a bad pick. Like, I think she's a good actress, and I think she did.
It's just a bad script
for the role. The script was cheesy, and the political agenda behind it. I hate saying that. Political agenda. I sound like a old person who cares about politics, but
yeah.
Basically, they shoved women's stuff down my throat, and I didn't care for it. I'm not against it. I just didn't want it shoved in my face. Even someone I know who is an awesome powerful woman who's awesome that I highly respect, and she's like all about that. She was like, that was a little much. So you've lost me there.
Dude, we're watching. You guys know we're watching the Justice League cartoon. We're going through it.
Oh, dude.
Dude, Hot Girl is a major beast. So is Wonder Woman too, but Hot
Dude,
Girl specifically,
smacking
dude.
faces.
There's this like one episode where
with
they were
maces.
where this like rogue Amazon warrior was trying to get rid of all men, and Hot Girl was like, "That's really stupid."
Mm-hmm.
And then she started beating faces, and we were like, "That's
Dude,
women empowerment," and I
right
love
there.
that.
Yeah, we've been talking about it. I'm like, dude, they were doing it before it was cool.
Yeah.
You know, before it was like a thing that you had to do in order to make a movie and make people like it. It's so stupid. That's the whole reason I hate it, is that people, me and Josh talk about it all the time. We talk about it. I mean, he said it earlier about the shows we were talking about. We watch movies to escape this reality, and I can't escape it if you're shoving this reality in my face. If your movie literally has everything to do with what's going on in the real world, I freaking hate it.
I'd hate it too, and I mean, I'd hate it like if you're shoving like male.
Yeah,
whatever,
I wouldn't
down
like
my
that either.
face. Normally, those are the characters I'm like, all right, I hope he dies at some point.
Yeah, it's just like right now, that's what's in movies. I mean, the next James Bond is going to be a woman. She's not James Bond. She's going to be 007. Whatever.
Jamie Bond.
Yeah.
I don't actually know if that's
stop.
it. But
don't do that. Just, it's not.
Dude,
it doesn't work like that.
This is
He's
what
an iconic character.
This is what needs to happen. Take every iconic role and poop on it.
Straight up.
Like, bring back Tron, and just make
again.
Bring back Tron, and then just like, I don't know.
It's like a medieval game.
Yeah, just like turn all the lights and techno stuff and just make it medieval.
I saw something funny. I don't know why I thought. I guess because we're talking about major political themes in today's world. But I saw a funny meme about climate change, and it said, "Hey, all we have to do is flip over the Earth like a cool side of a pillow. Climate change fixed."
That'd be cool.
I was like, "That's what I'm talking about."
Yeah.
My plan to throw the sun still stands, but everyone laughed at me. I'm the only one out here making money moves to save the planet. Everyone just says they care and they don't do anything. Okay. I'm an all-in kind of guy, okay? I'm an all or nothing, okay? You can't care for some of this, and then some of it you don't. You have to either care for all of it or don't care at all. Or just don't say that you care. That's what I do.
Yeah, I
like,
don't
if
care.
I'm not all in and I don't know everything about it really, then I'm not really going to argue about it, really. And I say everything lightly because I don't know everything about the Bible, but I'll defend that till the day I die. But I tweeted out earlier this week, I said, if you're a bad driver, you can't whine about bad drivers. That's a fact, because you're a nuisance to society, and you can't be mad at other people for driving the same way you do. Or like cutting you off. You can't get mad at that because you've done it before. Never have I done that. And I'll stand on that.
I've cut someone off
I'm
before,
aware.
unintentionally.
I'm aware, okay?
I got cut off the other day.
Yeah?
Yeah, I was like, I'm sorry. I must have been in your way. And then that was that.
All I have to say, though, like, if you're not going to go out and pick up trash every day, don't talk to me about pollution. Just don't.
You can't actually stop pollution anyway.
You can't.
So, unless you want to go back to the olden days, when we weren't having factories and stuff pump all that garbage in the air. Other than that, nah, shut up.
Shut up.
Yeah, I just don't care.
Caveman.
I get it. It's important and it's bad, but...
Yeah, I'm not going to throw my trash.
But also, like, who cares? If you can breathe, whatever.
Yeah, but it's going to where you can't. Like California smog.
Yeah.
Is that smog? Is that how you say it? I don't know what it's called exactly, what the actual term is, but like 4 or 5 years ago, like you couldn't see like the downtown from far away because there was so much pollution in the air. And now they've, over years, they've cleaned it up, so now you can. But that's just crazy that you couldn't see downtown like LA from like anywhere away because there was too much like smog. I don't know what it's called in the air. But yeah, that's just crazy, man. I mean, they couldn't. It was harder to breathe. I know in like Asia, you know, a lot of times they can't breathe over there. I know in China, you know, because they're huge, you know, factories are just pumping that stuff into the atmosphere. I mean, a lot of stuff. I mean, yeah, it's legit. And I definitely like don't want to contribute to it. But yeah, I don't know. That's just not something that's on the forefront of my worries as of the past life that I've lived. I like documentaries though.
Documentaries are cool. I wanted to watch this one documentary on Hulu about they redid Barbie dolls, but I never got to it. Because like Barbie's supposed to be like this perfect woman, and apparently it's hurting people's feelings. But like if you realistically were Barbie, you'd have like no ribs, and like all your weight would only be like forward and nothing back, and so you just fall over.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just a doll, so if a doll's hurting your feelings, you know, just don't buy it.
It's like, what did I say the other day? I was talking about something, and I was like, if you legitimately... Oh, yeah, it was when we were talking about SpongeBob. And I'm like, if you think that... Like, because people were like, you watch that, you're going to get stupider. How could you get stupider from that show? Only if you believe what it's talking about and what the show is. So I'm like, if you actually believe that a sponge could be alive under the sea living in a pineapple, I think you're pretty dumb already.
Yeah.
Like, that's all there is to it. You can't watch a show and actually get stupider if you're just watching a show. That's not how it works. You can get stupider by taking that and implementing it into your daily life.
That would be really funny.
Yeah, that'd be so dumb.
I would love to see that.
But who does that? No one.
I guarantee someone does.
I mean, there's gotta be one now.
Gotta be.
Virtual reality, they just live in that all day.
I mean, quotes are being tweeted by Twitter handles.
Oh my gosh. So, dude. Yeah.
So there's someone who's like takes SpongeBob's word as gospel.
I stand on that. They say it and they're like, that's truth.
Yeah, I guarantee it.
There's some guy giving like a passionate speech. He's like, who lives in a pineapple under the sea?
And then he just bangs like
Dwight from that one part where he's smacking his hands and he's doing that and everyone's cheering him on.
Yeah.
So funny, dude.
That'd be great.
Love that.
Dude, I was talking to Cray today about like you know that one game that's like something Horizon?
Horizon Zero Dawn?
Yeah.
Yes.
I kind of want that to happen. I mean, like, it was like they had so much technology or whatever that, like, civilization failed or destroyed itself or something like that. Mm-hmm. And then you have to, like, restart, basically. But you have technology, but you only use it to, like, survive and, like, just recreate civilization. I feel like that would be so cool. But also, you know, I say that until it happens, and I'm like, this sucks. I used to be sleeping in bed all day.
Yeah, I want to go back to a flip phone someday. There was a 6-month period when I was 19. No, it was when I was 20. 6-month period when I was 20 that I got rid of my smartphone. No, it was when I was 19. I got rid of my smartphone and I went back to like a cell phone. I didn't have any like apps or anything like that, and it was awesome. I wish I could go back to it. I got a job as like a media director at my church there, so I had to get a smartphone in order to control the social media and stuff like that. So I had to get it back, but man, I long for those days because I was reading so much more. I was way smarter than I am now. I was always just thinking about books that I was reading, and I just want to get back to that, you know? My mind was a lot clearer.
You're not going to switch to a smartphone coming up?
I already have a smartphone.
I mean a flip phone.
No, because they use Facebook Messenger to communicate because there's no service.
Couldn't you just use your laptop?
Well, yeah, but I wouldn't be able to have it nearby for like access if they need me. If I'm out and about or something.
Yeah, just going into the government.
The government?
Yeah.
I'm not going into the government.
Spy.
Yeah, I was going to bring it up at the end, but I'm going to do it now. Yeah, so I'm going back into YWAM, which we've mentioned a couple times. It's a missionary organization, Youth with a Mission. I did a DTS with them. Most of you probably know. Some of you probably know. Back in 2017 to 2018, 6 months. I was in Oregon and then in Asia for 3 months. But yeah, I'm going back there full time. It's a 2-year commitment minimum, so I'll be gone for a while. I'm leaving in early January, so the podcast will end in December next month.
Unless everyone wants me to start just doing ASMR, then I'll do that.
Yeah, he wants to start a YouTube channel where he eats cereal, ASMR, and that's it.
Yeah, you
He's
guys
fully
just
devoted to that.
listen to me eating cereal into a microphone.
I'd probably watch that. For a minute, just
something to
feel
pay
like
my
I was with you.
something to pay my bills.
Yeah, I feel like that would do it.
Yeah,
pretty good.
There you go.
People would pay to see that.
All the comments are like, "Dude, do Cocoa Pebbles next."
You're like, all right. You like literally don't talk the whole video, and the end you go, all right, recommend which cereal next.
They go, my favorite part is when he just slurps the mess out of the milk.
They just have a bunch of timestamps in the comments, like, 051, that's the best part. This crunch is... Oh, yeah, dude. This crunch is the best. No, this crunch is the best. Yeah, this dude's mad crunching right now.
Can you eat a soft cereal, please?
Yeah, but
yeah, he's leaving, and, I'll be alone, so, it's fine. Don't ask me if I'm doing okay.
Yeah, you got more friends than I do.
Yeah, I mean, it's whatever. I'm popular, it's fine, but anyway.
Yeah, so it'll be ending in December.
Could make a comeback in the future.
Probably like the week before Christmas or the week of. We might do a Christmas special.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
That'd be kind of fun.
That would be cool.
Yeah, so just to keep that on your forefront, so you like listen extra much and super appreciate these next few weeks that we put out episodes.
Yeah, it's just been fun doing this.
Oh, dude, so much fun.
We always talked about wanting to do it.
Legitimately.
And then we were just like, I guess we should just do it and not be stupid idiots to just talk about it.
Yeah, one day, I don't know what it was, but that one week we just got like really hyped about it.
Yeah, and then we
were like, let's just make a name up and then let's just do it. Like, let's get a logo, let's get mics, let's do the whole shebang. And then here we are, 23 episodes, 23 weeks later, dude. Holy crap.
Yeah, that's like 2 seasons on Netflix.
Yeah, thank you guys for listening with us. Last week we tripled our viewers. Tripled.
Yeah, I don't know.
63 viewers.
Yeah, I don't know who's doing that, but thanks.
That's insane. I don't know where it came from. But
I would hate to listen to me talk that much.
Dude.
Appreciate it, though.
For seriously.
Mad love, dude.
Mad love. The maddest, most angriest love of all time.
Yeah, do we know where they're from? I mean, like,
no.
Are they in America or, like, the UK or something?
Probably, like, Asia or something.
Dude. I mean...
I don't have a clue.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, we have no American viewers.
Yeah, I don't know. Brandon, he hardcore listens.
Is he American?
I think so.
Maybe.
He looks more animated. Like, I don't know if he's just a drawing.
My dad's, like, he's from, like, heaven or something, so.
Yeah.
He's like an angel.
Your dad is more of, like, a...
superior being in every fashion.
Yeah, like, he's just made up of different things. Like,
he's just made up of stardust.
Yeah, I would say that.
Yeah.
Like, if the Force could be, like...
a person.
Yeah, it'd be your dad.
May my dad be with you.
Yeah. I don't even think my dad knows I have a podcast.
He's going to transfer the power to me. When I leave, he's going to be like... And I'm oh, I see now. He's like, yes.
You take this. You take this with you.
Take this knowledge.
You share it.
I've been alive. I mean, going back to that one episode where we talked about him being alive for a millennia. He's been alive for hundreds of years collecting information. And
it'd be really funny. So you go into YOM and, like, you're, like, on mission and you get kidnapped. And then they tie you up and stuff. They're keeping you whatever.
And then I make Iron Man's Mach 1 suit, and I blow them all up and flamethrow them.
No, this is my fantasy.
Okay, sorry, go ahead.
So, like, they take your phone, and they're like, what? They start just, like, clicking numbers or whatever, and they click my contact. They're trying to, like, call, like, your dad or whatever to be like, we want this many dollars or whatever like that.
How about they cut off my finger to get into my phone? Because I was like, I'll never give you my passcode. And they, like, how about they, like, cut off my finger?
Can I make the fantasy?
So yeah. So, I was just like, it's just like a recommendation. Like you don't like have to, but like kind of be cool though.
But like I'll stop listening if you say anything.
But, like it'd be kind of like, come on, it'd be kind of cool.
But they call me and they go like, they're like, hey, we have your friend. We're gonna kill him if you don't like give us this much money. And I'm like, are you spam calling me?
Who is this?
They're like, we have your best friend. Like we're definitely gonna kill him. And like they like start like beating you like, oh, and you're like, help, please. And I'm like, wow, you telemarketers are really good at this.
Wow, got an audio of my best friend. Wow, nice.
Wow, that's really cool. And then I just like hang up and they go, what? And then they call back and like,
listen, we're gonna kill him. Yeah.
And I'm like, oh yeah, for sure, go ahead.
Yeah, why don't you hold me on the line while you do it?
Like, how about I hold you on the line and the whole time I have you on hold, I'm just like playing games or something like that, like listening to you get beat up.
You're like on mute and you're like talking to somebody and they're like, hello? You're like, oh yeah, I'm still here.
They're like, seriously, we cut off his thumbs just now.
I'm like screaming and crying in the background. Please, Josh! Oh my gosh!
I'm like, how do you guys do that? That's so cool.
Tech is really just.
And I'm like, you even have his phone number, so like it says that it's him on my screen. That's crazy.
Crazy.
And then like a couple months later, I see like
Missionary Gage Key was murdered relentlessly.
I go, oh shoot!
Oh my gosh!
I'm like, dang.
Sucks.
They're
man.
really planning this out.
This is crazy. You're like looking. You like call my family. You're like, this is insane. Let me tell you guys this crazy story.
And
they called me and they were like, we're gonna kill him unless you do this. And I was like, yeah, right. No way. And so I didn't.
And it was like obviously fake.
My dad like grabbed his shirt. He's like, you gotta save them.
I'm like, whoa, dude, you're falling for it.
Dude, don't fall into the trap, man. This is a joke. Biggest joke of this year.
Yeah, it's not even funny. And he's like, my son, my boy,
my son.
Dark story, but kind of funny.
Dude, honestly, love that story.
Yeah.
Honestly, can I be honest here? Can I be honest right now? With you and all the people listening, the millions of people listening to this right now?
I don't know. I'm not too big into truth. So.
I think I'm going to take the leap and be honest right now.
Okay.
I wouldn't mind if that happened in real life.
Alright.
What was that? I was going to talk about another movie, but I can't remember.
I don't know. We're going to watch The Mandalorian tonight.
Yeah, we're going to watch episode 1, Mandalorian. Disney Plus is out. We're sponsored by them today.
I wish.
Yeah, we're mad sponsored by Disney. Disney Plus specifically.
Yeah, I'll show mad love to Disney, dude.
They're actually, our show is actually on there. This show is actually on Disney Plus. So yeah, just catch it there.
Some people are saying they can't find it, but
yeah, it's there.
Disney's supposed to fix that or something.
Yeah, they'll fix it soon.
It's fine, it's whatever.
No, like for sure it'll be there.
Yeah, like we're definitely not just
already made the deal. Like,
yeah, signed the papers. Awesome. Walt came in himself.
Yeah, Walt himself.
Yeah, he was there.
Did we talk about that story, or was it? I don't think we've talked about it on the podcast before, but we talked about it, or did we? Was it just way back? It's 23 weeks.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we talked about it.
Like him in the tank.
Yeah.
We talked about that, right? Dude, yeah. I loved that story. Kicks in the door. Oh my gosh.
Walt Disney?
Walt Disney?
Yeah, something I whipped up.
I'm back.
Like, how do you eat? Like, I don't have a stomach. Don't have to.
Don't have to. Just my head in a floating in a floating tank.
How did you do that? It was really painful
Disney
process,
magic.
But he just has like a mouse.
Happy thoughts, man.
Just a little bit of pixie dust and believing, dude. Like, okay.
All right, man. Whatever you say.
Don't make me not want to. I'd be like, this guy's insane.
This guy's crazy.
I'm getting out of here. But,
dude,
I'm so hungry.
I'm tired and I'm hungry.
I could eat a horse right now. Put a horse in front of me, dude. Don't even cook it, dude. I'm eating it right
Hoofs
there.
and all?
No.
Teeth?
No,
eyes?
No.
Skeleton?
I'll say that for a snack or something. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a good meal.
Yeah, a whole horse, yeah.
Yeah, I could see that.
You think horse would be something you cook like medium rare, or you think it'd be like white meat? I'm thinking it'd be medium rare.
Yeah, it's not white meat.
Yeah.
I know that. I mean, I've eaten it on Skyrim.
What?
Skyrim VR. I ate it. Something was.
Did you get sick?
I ate something.
Did you
Whatever
get
it
VR
was.
sick?
No.
Really?
Yes.
No.
Yeah, pretty astonishing, huh?
Yeah. Did you actually play VR Skyrim?
No.
Oh, okay.
I wish. I
Yeah,
make
that'd be
jokes
super
about
cool.
getting support for my mission and then just going offline in like a shipping crate and getting Skyrim VR and just living in it for the rest of my life.
That'd be really cool.
Thought about
I
it.
would love to live in Skyrim.
Same.
But, like, I would definitely need, like, the health potions. And,
Yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah, because I'm definitely... And I would
need the quick save.
I'd
need
need
it.
the quick save. I would need the bound bow, archery 100, sneak 100.
Well, it'd be like, did you ever see the Ready Player One movie?
Yes.
Yeah, that was such a great idea. Where
Did I
they're
go
on
with
like
you?
no, I went with my dad.
Who did I
Get
go?
a big kick out of it.
I went with someone. I can't remember who.
You probably went with Jeffrey, right?
I don't remember.
Okay.
I just remember going, this is a good movie.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Well, guys.
I'd say that's an app right
Yeah,
there.
I'm super hungry, and I can't focus right now because I'm hungry. So
Yeah.
thanks for listening with your ears and
Yes.
watching with your eyes while also listening with your ears at the same time for you multitaskers.
Yes.
Join us next week for another exciting episode of Rabbit Trails.
Yeah.
Listen.
Listen in, tell your friends to listen because
Tell your mom, tell your dad.
after December we're gonna be off air. Officially.
Sad day.
Sad day when that day comes.
Gonna be real sad.
Alright, we'll catch you guys the next week.
I see you, peoples.
Yeah, this one you have to literally let it run its course.
Choking on your own spit is like... Choking on your own spit is just like your body goes, you know what? You're not in control anymore. I am, and I'm sick of you.
Me, the spit.
And then and the spit's like, let's kill him.
Let's kill him.
And the body goes, what?
Let's kill him dead.
But he runs us and everything. Without him, we don't
Runs
survive.
this
And it's
place.
because, hey, man up, okay? He's not getting it done.
Get a grip. Do you want liberty or death?
Here it comes. He's about to swallow. I got it. And then the spit goes,
Ah!
and then you go, ah!
Ah!
And then when you conquer it, you're just like, the frick was that?
Frick you.
Yeah.